gone for a week. Did you miss me?
No.
No? Yeah, I didn't think so. Such a packed house tonight. I love it. So like I said, I just got back from vacation from Florida, and I drove down. And if you ever think about putting yourself in a vehicle with 2 small children and a cranky woman, don't. You're better off committing suicide, because 12 hours in, you're going to look at that other lane of traffic, and it's going to look really nice. That semi looks like it clears right out. Fuck it. It's so much fun. Then, of course, once you get past the suicidal phase, you just start thinking evil thoughts. Like you see a car hauler and you're like, man, how awesome would it be if that bottom car just popped off and fucked that motherfucker up? That'd be fucking hilarious. And of course my girl's like, well, what if that was us? I don't care, we're beside the car hauler, we'll drive past it, fuck him. We'll live, and I'll enjoy the crash, I'll feel better. And the drive down was just beautiful. You get into Maryland and there's just this beautiful farmland as far as the eye can see, and these gorgeous houses. And then every couple of miles you see a shit shack, kind of half trailer, half house with a chicken wire fence and about 6 goats. And you just know that if you pull over for directions, you're going to end up in the back room with your pants around your ankles tied to a chair. Don't do it, Bubba, please. I was just wanting to know where McDonald's was. Don't. Yeah, it was kind of scary. And of course, as you're going down in Maryland, you drive by this roadway, and it's called the I-270 Technology Corridor. Nothing but fucking trees and mountains. The Technology Corridor? I don't see anything. I don't even see any fucking power lines. What is this, where the military tests their stealth technology? Bunch of freaking Navy SEALs out in the woods with ghillie suits? That one went well. And of course they have these amazing signs all over the place that say, speed monitored and enforced by aircraft. How fucking awesome would that be? You're driving down the road, you see an F-16 or a helicopter behind you with the lights on. Pull over. What the fuck? Son of a bitch. And of course that's bullshit, because I got pulled over by a freaking cruiser, man. I was so disappointed. It was not worth the speeding ticket. It was not fair, man. Not fair. And of course, while we're driving down, my lovely lady is sleeping, and she kind of shifts in her seat. And I swear to God, the smell that came out of her, I swerved. I almost got into a car accident. What the fuck? What crawled up your ass and died? Did you pick up a possum somewhere in South Carolina? I mean, what the fuck? I told you not to get out that rest stop. Oh, and of course, we got down to Florida. And I don't know if any of you guys have been down south, but there are churches everywhere. There are churches on the hills, there are churches in the valleys, there's churches on the corner. There's even churches in the malls. Churches inside the mall. Could you imagine that confessional? Oh dear Lord, please forgive me. I spent way too much at Fashion Bug and my husband's gonna kill me. I would not want to be that preacher. And of course, we passed this one church down there, and I saw the name of this church, and I just had to write it down and make mention of it because it confused the fuck out of me. It was called the Haven Progressive Primitive Baptist Church. How the fuck can you be progressive and primitive at the same time? What is that? We do things old school, but you Latinos, darkies, and fags are welcome. Come on in, just have a seat. Just stay away from Bill with the shotgun. He doesn't quite get it yet. I did not feel safe going anywhere near that church. Because I'm pretty sure if you shake my family tree, a Mexican's going to fall out and go, hey, pendejo, no spill my tequila. What the fuck's wrong with you, Petse? Fucking vato. You son of a bitch. Let's see. And of course, the businesses down there have just the weirdest fucking names. Like one place was BJ's Pottery Outpost. Really? I can get pot and BJ's at the same place? Cool. How much? I got $100. And they have a supermarket down there to replace Shaw's. It's called Publix. And it's called the Shopping Pleasure. Well, I prefer Pubics, which are not so much a shopping pleasure. Get stuck in your teeth. Florida, everything is a 3-lane freaking road. Even the main streets are these giant 3-lane freaking highways. And up here, you can't U-turn anywhere. Down there, you have to. Because some French bastard put medians in the middle of all the fucking roads. So even to get to freaking Walmart, you have to go up the road, go past Walmart half a mile, get the U-turn lane, do a U-turn, and come back. What the fuck? I'm from Maine. We can't do U-turns. It took me like 3 days to figure out what the fuck I was going on. I almost got hit 5 fucking times. And my mother would have killed me. It's her car. What else do I have tonight? Blah, blah, blah. So we went down to Busch Gardens and SeaWorld for a few days while we were down there. And when you get to Busch Gardens, of course, there are tons of amazing roller coasters. But the first ride you have to get on is the tram ride from the parking lot into the park. I now know what it's like to ride on a dildo. Because this son of a bitch was just shaking, just insane the whole way. I got off, I felt like I'd been just riding a vibrator all day. And I swear, it compacted everything inside of me. To the point that when I went to the bathroom, I took a shit and I swear to God, it tinged when I hit the toilet bowl. Did I drop my keys? What the fuck was that? That was my shit. What the fuck? And then this time around, we took the kids to SeaWorld, which was a lot of fun. And I took my son into this amusement park part of it called the Turtle Trek, which is this big turtle exhibit with this giant dome which shows a 3D turtle movie. And everything was going good until we got into the dome. And then my son starts freaking the fuck out. Daddy, Daddy, Daddy! I gotta poop! Great. We're standing here in the middle of the Turtle Trek and you got a turtle head poking out. How come every time we come down to Florida, you have a shitting problem? Last time we went down, I took him on his first loop-de-loop roller coaster, screamed his head off, gets off the ride, he's got shit going up his back. I'm like, great, I'm in the middle of Busch Gardens with a shitty kid. Now what the fuck am I gonna do? Damn it! Driving me crazy, child. Why? And while we were at SeaWorld, it was great. We're at the dolphin exhibit, and then you can go to this underwater viewing area, and it's gorgeous. You get to see like 30 dolphins swimming around. And I'm not kidding. Right next to my daughter's head, a dolphin swimming by and took a piss. Cloud of fucking yellow around my daughter. I was like, okay, that's one off the bucket list. See a dolphin, take a piss. Got it. All right. Now I just gotta see an elephant take a shit and see a zebra roll around in it. All right. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. So after SeaWorld and all that, we finally started heading home. And for some reason during the ride home, me and my girl got in the conversation about how good her family looks. Which, needless to say, is not very good at all. She starts telling me how one of her cousins is hotter than the other one. And I'm like, well, honey, that may be true. But my foot looks better than my ass, but neither should be seen out in public. And it's not like I come from a family of attractive people. You look at my family photos and you think we're descendants from Jabba the Hutt. It's really, really sad, I swear. Am I finishing up with this? While we were driving back, we passed a school called the Hood University. And of course, my girlfriend asked the dumb question. You think that's where they go to learn about milk? Yeah, sure. I can see the class now. All right, children. Now, we're getting ready to go suck some cows. Get your suckers out. Jimmy. I said this, not your mouth. Sorry, teacher. I got confused. All right, well, I guess I'll leave it on that. My name's Joe Ellis. I'm glad to make some of you laugh. Feel free to follow me on Facebook or YouTube at Joe Ellis Comedy, and I'll leave it back to our great host, Paul Hunt.